Kata pakalima. Mano kara fo kulunko. Police station mandi kasate o sate ndem boyta abere. Hani station klimawi. That is deliberate. Abele yomoy.
Assalamu alaikum bademolo hanibe bi mbalke Kunkujang Keitaya UDP Bureau nal badem malon Suleiman Jam sina ngal lamoy bayo sirfo sonko councilor men gada brikama area council la kumakangola.
The message is saying, and that is exactly how United Democratic Party, that's how we're going to campaign. That's how we're going to try to make sure we reach out to everyone. Because we as a political party, we believe we can do it together. And for us to have togetherness, we try to reach out to everyone, because the Bankukola is not about, individual thing. This is about a country, and anything about a country is the duty of everyone to be involved. And that is what exactly United Democratic Party under the leadership of A.N. Ushono is actually doing stuff. So, Badung Milialonko Albejibe Kikan Science Al Badim Malem, Silvo Sonko, aka Bayo Sonko Gambia. Benara Rompro Analia Kacha, Anala Kacha Munda, Nakacha na Bankola Kola, Nakacha Gambia Situationamento, and what is the way forward. Nakacha Kono, we might talk more about the youths funding Keol. But like I always said, I don't believe we have to only call the youths all the time, but we have to call on everyone. And that is exactly what the United Democratic Party is doing. Futata molu melma yalon ko wolle findita inaraka kafu patioma inaraka patiola patiola alpha bendung inaraka patiola kuma kan lamoy inataka kan welcome ila satilto abeko komen bankobe kolya mento. It's not only funding Kewol Damala Kalamdoro, but an alpha Alfonga Kalamdor. And they believe that Kukil Naula Yunduko Alfali Fonfen Kalamuta, funding Kewol Kafute Fiji Doro, Alabe Yurwakelo Kotel. I have no doubt about that. Because Yulemu Bankola Fongobit, Nyajibe, for example, Nyajibe. For example, Alfala Katako Bankola Kaira Code, Bankola Nyaro, and funding Katako Bankola Nyato, Bankola Kaira Code. So you basically understand, Gambians are ready for change. So the Amobe Diamond all mean to go, especially, the coalition talk. We should get into a coalition. And I always be like, okay, yes, that is why people say we have to be into the coalition, and when some of them are not making any positive action, because that is the reality here. I'll go in a coalition, okay, I'll talk more coalition, okay, but the reality is, I told Montaraka effort, Kajiko coalition, okay, more people have this belief, and that is the reality. Kaptandiko, UDP is the biggest political party, and UDP will multi-million ko. No other left coalition on Banko Kanjang, we must make sure they are part of it. Okay? But with all what UDP is hearing that, and with all what people are saying that, that does not stop UDP from reaching out to everyone. We try to reach out to everyone. We don't see ourselves big. We reach out to everyone. We try to communicate with all political parties. Kakara nim political party only kacha you know, because you bank quality. But at some point, to go. Political parties, people will be in the political parties. Those who are in these political parties are Gambians. These are Gambians, you know, they have their, all political, they have their political rights, they have their democratic rights. Like I said, for me, I don't, more additional in politics today, I see it as his democratic, his or her democratic rights. But there is a point, I do have some little argument with people. Not everyone can go to the State House. Not everyone can go to the State House. And we all know that. Among coming Kafako, mobile bitara State House. So when we believe that not coming Kafako, mobile bitara State House, now what should we do? What should we do as Gambians? Because if any political party, I believe as a Gambian, you know the strength of that political party. And you know basically the strength that political party is mentioned for political party only, actually, you can able to, you know, you believe that it's not possible. So why should you not give your voice to your leader to see that go, look, this is the possible way. Let's do it in this way. Because mantra and when I say this, people will bring arguments. But like I said, it's also their right to bring that such kind of arguments. But ndolbela miro nyanda kila minute B. And to tell you, Mota Banku Be and I went all the way from Nyomi, Kata Balibu, you know, all the way to Basse, coming down to Combo. And Alhamdulillah, Nimul Kachata, Nimul Interactor, people come out, Mul Fonle platform will take Diamuta. People raise their concerns about the current affairs of the country. Banko Be Temboment, Moliela concerns will raise. And I also see the readiness in people. Kaljiko, yes, there is no way we can give chance to Barrow to continue. This is not only about, you know, having a complete hatred to MPP. This is not only about the corrupt nature of MPP government, but people actually really understand what is the importance of time limit. These are something we have to but thank God people understand. If you go back to the history, for example, you know, Sadauda Kairaba Jawara, you know, when Sadauda Kairaba Jawara was in the presidency, he served the first term, you know, second term, what actually happened? So should we want Funto left alabang or Kilong Yang? This was all things they were part of the message. We try to remind people about some of these things, especially Alfano Alonko, you know, Sadauda Kairaba Jawara Jamano. We also talk about Senola Bundala Karola, how we have to improve our agricultural system. Senola Bundala Karola Kabunya Yameng. The party leader talks about the Mabutu Declaration, you know, about agriculture, the 10% of our total budget to put into agriculture. We discuss about it. I mean, Sane actually discuss about that. What can we do? Can Senola Bunda Yurwandi, and actually, what are some of the things you know, the benefits in terms of aquaculture, you know, because these were some of the things they were happening in this country, you know, but not only that one, also animal husbandry. Nyajibe Gambia, mashallah, Michel Mol Shatan Banko come back. Yajibe Michel Molu, not only Michel Mol, but even Badin Christian Olu and other religious Shuboke, let's say Shuboke the friend me alonko actually na marketing asemboko raje bakel. So what should we do? Kajeko Nyajibe Shubo men ko domoja siata bake, but Shubo nyin kanale. Nyajibe mano men ko domoja siata bake, but mano nyin kanale. Nyajibe Fongol mele alonko ko domo nyim banko kanyam, but actually Gambia can make them. So ninga tara Gambia ntol bol doku kanjang na fulo men ke spend kawol kunto banta prige samananjang o na fulo nyul be la na o ben economy balung la no nyameng wala be alama dum fana balu fana falna no nyame these were some of the things we discussed it during our tour. And New Diamul Kacha, how we're going to stabilize Nadala Sofan and stabilize Nyaming. Because Nyajibe, let's say for example, if your if your export becomes more than your import, ufananga mine you want na bankola fankola karola or some another fanang ila export mo wara bake ila import fanandi. But the number of export even come fanang actually some of the key things like for example Nyajibe, how much money Kaola spend on mano da mala importation into this country. Government spend ning layam fawarul sita jang, how many billions of dollars you will spend on some of these things. If those billions are staying in our country, will be improvement galana dollars wala bamba wala karola. And some plans I didn't feel really along go fanang say keno pro na bankola investment, like say for example banking na karola. How are we going to have agricultural investment banks in this country? Investment banks without much burden, without this big collateral call will be we discuss it in our talk. We discussed that one comes to the security of our country, our plans, in the way we're going to make sure we have a better security in the country. All those things were things we discuss this within the talk. Our land policies, understand? Like you all know, the party leader is somebody he has vast knowledge in terms of land policy, in terms of land constitutions, in terms of land law. I have vast knowledge in it. How we're going to make sure people's lands are protected. Especially lands how we have to preserve them. And if government needs some of these things, how exactly government have to make sure we'll start a deal. But we discuss some of those things. We also discuss about youth empowerment. Youth empowerment. If you want to talk about youth empowerment at Raymandiamu, about illegal migration or irregular migration, you must also talk about that. So now, how we going to remedy illegal migration? Because illegal migration is something is actually disturbing this country. And then how are we going to do that? Is to make sure we provide employment for the people, job opportunity for the youths. We believe like if we are doing some of these large-scale investments, Kunkujang and youths are working there, they're having good salaries. I don't think they will feel like going to Europe and the like, because we feel like if you have a lot of money in your accounts or you are self-sustained in the country here, what will happen? Even if you go to the embassies, for example, they will give you visas. If wherever you want to go in the world, you go and visit because you already have the money. So we feel like investment or and those investments we discuss about some of those things within the tour. So many things were discussed within the tour. The coalition talk in the last meeting, other political parties, they feel like it's right time for them to join the party. They came and attend our Willingara meeting, attend like Bakari Bunja Dabo, Bibi Dabo Lambol, Natajele, ADD, Malik Kamara also came there to attend the meeting, ADD Malik Kamara, and other key political figures all came there to basically attend the meeting. And, that shows how they're ready. We have a coalition. So those who are saying talking about coalition, we're saying we're actually ready for coalition, and then we are ready for a coalition, and we are not citing we don't want to go for a coalition, and we're actually talking with a lot of political parties. But and I feel like we have to talk about that. People believe we have the weight, we have everything, but yesterday they want UDP to change their leadership and to allow others to lead. I don't think that is something is possible, and I don't think we have to even sit about that. I mean, you know, I don't think we have to even sit about that. If you really love this country and you really believe that, you know, I mean, Bankoning, the level may along go Bankoning you know, we should all see the country as our own. You know, Najako Banko is at a crossroad. Let's all come together in a Banko Pandi. Diamolo Siarine, and then, you know, I don't, like I said, for me, I mean, DMC or UMC, these are not my problem. It will let Tata, and they can come anytime they want to come. Ndolu, UDP as a political party, we are always ready to give them to give everyone the opportunity to come and join the party. So if you really feel like or you want to join the party, I mean, for us to king, I mean, you're welcome. So until we have no problem with anyone. Until any other problem shut up. But coming for anybody, I'm not going to be part of that discussion, and I don't think our party have to be part of that discussion. You know, we went out the country moving Angela. I mean, our tour was like, it was like it was like we are the government. Believe in me. People came out and listened to us. People came out and tell us what actually they want. I'm telling you, mol nata. Ya funny what actually they want. Bankobe level moment. So I don't allow anybody. And then to tell you, we are reaching out a lot of key figures, especially independent people personally, not even the party level. We have people doing that. And then, like I said, a lot of people will come and join the party soon. But political party will be stopping and saying they don't want to come, going around, going about the bush. Okay, the amount of energy we spend. Yes, the amount of energy we spend from 2021 can I say anything? You people want us to give away our leadership. I don't think that's possible. I don't think that is possible. Yeah, so these are some of the updates. I feel like we can share Talanyo Temano, Molia along UDP level Jumalto, and that's it. We're ready for a coalition, and whoever is ready to join us, we're saying the door is open. The door is open, and thanks to everyone. They actually went to the tour. We're trying to acknowledge everyone's contribution. Acknowledge to give them credit of whatever they have done. And then we will try to do as much as we can do. Although we might not write about everyone, but we say time we try to acknowledge all your sacrifices. Those in the diaspora, but the spendings they have done. This is why the tour was comfortable. The protocols were able to do their job. The securities were able to do their job. The media were able to do their job. The drivers, the senior party executives, the militants, those who were in the tour, everyone was comfortable. Complain, everything went smoothly. This cannot be done without the commitment of the party supporters, because the party is always funded by its supporters and its sympathizers. So we have to acknowledge each and every one of those people. We have to acknowledge their efforts, to see that we have a successful tour. So we're saying thanks to everyone, sell out to everyone, sell out to whoever contributed. Jalolu, because this is them solo, especially our traditional Girios. They were with us from day one to the last day. And Wallaka by Diendi, Wallaka Patio Diendi, Wallaka entertainment providing. We saying sell out to you people. Thank you to you all. I know people are concerned about the IEC, but like I said, we will do a special episode about the IEC. But I don't think people should be that much worried, because Mulmilbe IEC, they knows what Gambians want, and Mulmilbe IEC, wallahi, if they love this country, let me tell you something. IEC was doing a lot for Jambe in the past. And they were part of the team But when time comes, what happened? I mean, what happened in 2016? In fact, to a level, Jammeh was like, some point, Jammeh want to, election or cancel. But we all seen what happened here. I mean, they could not, among Murno Koma, because the Gambian people have spoken. And Gambians, they have seen the determination in Gambia. So IEC, to me, people always talk about them, but I feel for IEC have to see the commitment from us. If the IEC see the commitment from we the citizens, wallahi, I believe IEC will not play with us, because IEC are more than IEC. These are our brothers, these are our sisters, these are people we work with, we sleep with, we eat with. IEC, and they knows what is in the minds of the people. So people have to prepare their mind, from falling the mind prepare perfectly to really understand IEC should not play with us. To really understand IEC, in fact, will not play with us, because they have seen the commitment and the readiness from us. But new IEC, among the commitment and the readiness, they told, oh, that's the time they might want to play those kind of games. And for me, one thing I know, we're not going to take things lightly. Every allegations will be looked after. Every allegations will be investigated. We do our own findings and see to know the truth of everything. Registration of Canale, all what I will tell people is, let us all make sure we register our people. People, before the election, they will be 18. We have to make sure we register them, and we make sure we get their votes. We make sure we coach them, exactly what exactly they should do. But I see, for me, I believe whatever IEC will do is about us. Billahi wallah, it's about us. It's about us. Yes. Don't let me live in Sate killing. Don't let me live in Kabila killing. Don't let me live in everywhere. So banko be level me ango momo ko be banko kile la individual tindi o la korra kono kuti ke fonene ke fonene the country is a population of about 2 point some millions. So nita ko ite ko wala jiko tala wala hamo ite ko be sila wala kam yo be sika sama ya ni la bunko ite ba fu do mo ba mo fudu mo ba tija. You understand? And that is actually what is going to happen. I have no doubt about that. People are ready. People are multi-parental, wallah small, multi-parental. I didn't know maybe the Amukam, wallah, we're making the problem. Those are kids. Those are kids. And Kebal with Yamutal, I mean, Kebal have already make up their decisions. So, Odinum Boyo Tabuka Wal Danko, Odinum Prochol Tabuka Wal Danko. Then I mentioned they believe the wall. And what I have seen, the registration is going to be in April. Yes, it's going to be in April. So, let us be focused. Let's try to engage people, especially in Yajibe, UDP, Bukafutan in jail, where demands for us to go back to those places. So we are going to, we will start, going not with the big delegations, but we know what we will do actually about some of those things. The plan of Mbulu, but we want to make sure we reach out to every corner. We reach out to everyone. We engage with them. We eat with them. We dine with them. We do everything with them. We engage them on the best way we can engage them. We will do that. We will do that, inshallah. Nobody's gonna. It's not about trust IEC. It's not about the trust, but it's like following you to go. It's not about the trust, but it's about our commitment. IEC, whatever they will do is to their own risk if they want to play with Gambians. It's not about trusting them, but it's about IEC called the nomenclature. They have to understand Gambian will be labeled Jumaneto. Billahi wallahi taala. 2016, for almost about 20-something years, Yajambe was, just doing whatever he wanted to do with IEC. For how many years? But, by the way, what happened in 2016? Yajambe even went and wanted to turn it back. But what happened? What happened? So, I know there are a lot of people among them where they are crooks. They are not straightforward. And they only believe in their pocket. but believe in your pocket and life. You believe in your pocket and life. Yes. You believe in your pocket. And then, because the thing is, yeah, it's either you believe in the country and you all fight for the best cause. You believe in your country and you all fight for the best cause. Yes. You all believe in the country, we all fight for the best cause. But if you want to believe in your pocket, come on. You think we are going to sit and just watch you like that? Hey, we have life, we have family. And we travel, maybe you go everywhere you want to go. But this is the country where we were born. And we do everything, we do all these efforts. We've been talking, we try to reach out to everyone. We do all those things. We don't have any state funding. We use our own money to survive, to try to convince people, and those people vote for us. You want to turn that one, or you want to make sure you manipulated everything here. Obama So I mean, people talk about IEC. I know what actually people feel, and I know what actually people are saying. That's quite true. We actually have to talk about IEC. Yes, but okay. Gambians are ready that we are not just going to remain silent and leave them to destroy our life. I don't think that's going to happen. We remain silent? No, we remain silent. You people want us to do that? We are not going to do that for anyone. To remain silent and leave IEC when their families and others are going to be happy over there. Banko itala kolya kono balu itala kolyari banko itala kolyari nyim banko kanya atolo ntoli batolo bulala le men dira atolo yoke repetition replica of doing the same thing in this country. When we are alive, our eyes are open to lo ben man nyabe malala singo ben da ben na atolo bula fatolo baraka atolo ba futu ntol bal fatolo ba futu ntol alkodomuta momo yalo ngoy lafta wala kodomuta doro ntol buka moto nye ndol buka mawni mom waya me tele bafutu tan tol bati ile bafutu gambe be bati ite de sila ay sila ko do mun tele ci fokono ya fo be men kala men diate ata na male ko minister let president maro fo na la mol be tela IEC let them make IEC their new office their new home let them make IEC their new home wallahi lazim mo ba mo futu mo bati nyim banko kanja. Everyone, more you believe tell ko ibama fudu because you came from a good mother. More believe tell. So nita amenu itele bota back and do bala itele searing anywhere. Ita ko be tulla banku dungol la. That's no fana jibe. So banku dungol lebe unite la. Banku dungol lebe kafla nyoma. Banku dungol lebe the future of the country jala. Dol banku dungol. Especially the youth. Kana so moye nene. Kana so moye nan kan kuma ba kensan moy nan kam I mean tapale ya ba kenson moy nan kay ko kon dole nene. Let's not allow that. That is my point. Ko kana ya gabon dole nene ka jama nene ite na nan je ko kon dole nene uyon ku fu mo do sol dina ni banko kan ko ka banku dum le nene ite be tulun la banku dum la na fulola ite be ko do mutala masa boli ka fay ko men diata nyam bole ka ata ko do la masa boli men diata ya ya jembe kido la bo bulu famo be babu everything about bulu a jungle so everything so but when we were ready for them, what happened? Kabilim parade kama mileket. So the same thing is going to happen. It's going to happen. But Gambians are ready, Gambians are committed. Gambians are ready, Gambians are committed. They menje. Kabilim kombujana, kabilim de bolong kana membe. I know the commitment from the people. It's a matter of communicating. It's a matter of constant communication. It's a matter of engagement. It's a matter of making people to really understand the issues. So if other political parties did not come, people in their parties will decide. Because they know what is happening in the country. They know what is happening. This is not about regionalism or tribalism or socialism or whatever. This is about the content. This is about the country. This is about what we want. This is about the country we want. So I just want to have that little bit discussion with my team, with our people, and sell out to, like I said again, to all those people who were in the tour with us, Alfalu, you know, a lot of people. I try to acknowledge everyone's effort, and I'll keep doing that, inshallah, whenever I have time. Salam to you all, you know, for being with us, for giving your time. The journalists, especially the press. Special thanks to the press, the entire media fraternity, some of them were not actually with us, but we were giving them, we were feeding them, you know, our activities, and they were posting it. So we say thank you all, salam to you all, you know, you know, for the job well done. The information has reached out to the length and breadth of this country. You know, those who were with us on the ground, thank you to you all. I know Amandia, we try to comfort everyone, but whoever feel like you are not much comfort, I mean, we're saying sorry. That is my fault. I was the one leading you people there. Whatever difficulties, I am apologizing to you all. And then, you know, let's say, like I said, you know, any media house feel like you have anything, you know, you can just write to us, please. Write to us, tell us some of your observations in terms of press, like write to our media team, and we will, by a local, we can able to remedy it in the next talk. So we encourage all media houses, those who were there, those who were not there. If you have any observation, you know, media coverages or whatever, we would like you to write to us, tell us what are some of the things you have observed during the talk, and we will do our best to correct it, inshallah. So thank you all. Thanks for your time. You know, thanks for Malayan Kale program was here. We just want to have this short discussion with you guys, inshallah. Allah skala. Allah barakabaki. Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum.